Bappers.
Yeah, I'm gonna bap.
Hey, ever thought about getting good?
Yeah, Sonata, have you ever thought about getting good? Just a thought. Someone posted a thing, and I'm felt tarnished. Bro, I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an amazing game. I don't care what people say.
Snuff thy flame of ambition.
It's so good. It's everything I wanted. The only problem is, oh, speaking of Elden Ring, there's one big problem with Elden Ring, and that's like the longevity of the game. The game is good, and you'll get playing it for months, and you can, whoop, don't lose balance. You can play it for months, and then you can you can explore just about everything, and it'll take you a little bit of time if you do it casually. But then the game is done, and you don't have anything else after that, and because the world is so huge...
New game.
You have New Game Plus, you can replay it if you want, but you can only do that so many times until it gets boring. But the thing is, what really kind of kept...
It never gets boring because it always scales to make it harder.
I guess.
It's always more of a challenge.
But the main thing I'm trying to get to is, one of the things that kept Dark Souls alive for so long was the PvP community. And I think the problem with this game is everything is so far apart. Like, if you want to make a build, it takes so long to, like, sprint. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yes, it was amazing. We got 5 more squads from Derdrock. I'll do that in a minute.
I'm buying you a pizza.
Hey, the drug! Wait!
I'll start back from 1 again because I don't feel like trying to get in my head to do ein und zwanzig. That should be it. Ein und zwanzig. Yeah, I guess I could do it. Should be that from then on. Okay.
Yeah, I have the rest of this week off because I forgot when my due date was, and I for some reason thought it was this Friday, so I took off of work until this Friday, and realized my due date was Tuesday. But I mean, I'm just gonna take the off time.
22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So yeah, that's good for you, Sonata. That's good. You have this little vacation. But the thing is, when you're trying to do PvP in Elden Ring, it's so hard. You have to like do the whole beginning thing, get to the maiden. You have to get to the bonfire, where you get the maiden to unlock leveling and the mount. Then you got to go from there and travel all.
You are maidenless.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You start maidenless, and then you got to travel all around the world. And by traveling all around the world.
Oh no.
Do you have a spawn? You need to get a spawn animation for that going. So, anyway, this is Kevin. And this is Naked Full Metal. Appreciate that fucking dumpy. But...
Look behind you, you fool!
Oh, posture check? Bro, I have a camera there. I'm not really that terrified by it.
Look behind you!
It's fine. Everything's fine. So anyway, that's the issue with Elden Ring, is that PvP just kind of dies because like it takes so long. What the fuck? It takes so long to make a character, start over, and then get to the area, get the build that you want. It takes so long of just like busy work because it's an open world game. So I think that if they created a mode in which when you beat the game and you sit on the Elden Throne in whatever manner you do, you unlock not only New Game Plus for that character, but you also unlock a character creation, which is like PvP, where you have like honorable duelists and you have invaders. I've got that lag. And invaders. And like the invaders get like every single bonfire and they get their own like hub, and you create an invader character that has every weapon in the game, everything in the game that you would go and collect. It just has everything available to you, but there are no bosses, and there's like there's no bosses or anything. So like you basically can just teleport to bonfires and then put it down your invade sign and try and invade people. You have a maiden there that can level you up and de-level you. You have every weapon, and you can upgrade or upgrade your weapons so you can match certain things, and then you can invade whatever level you want on one character and try out different builds. Then having like an
that sounds
honorable
good, except for your opinions on the weapons.
Well, you would need to have like every weapon in the game available to you because you can't kill bosses. So you have like a guy who just sells you every weapon, and you can take the weapon and upgrade and de-upgrade it specifically so that way you can make a build and then be able to invade at a certain level. So if there's a lot of low-level people, you can go low-level or whatever. Then there's the honorable duelist where they take... I like the idea. This one's really good. There's honorable duels where they take the Knights of the Round Table hub and they actually turn like that lower floor into like a battle arena. And then you have your Knights of the Round Table where you can, like, again, you have every weapon accessible to you on that character. You can level and de-level, and you have the same kind of things. You can just basically make whatever character you want and whatever build you want. And then you don't have access to the whole world. You have access to that little arena. And then the community can come up with, like, what soul level or what level character is a, like, what, like, thing.
One thing real quick.
And they standardize it. What?
This is why rebirthing is a thing.
Yeah, but you can only rebirth so many times. And you have to use all your points, if I'm not mistaken.
You do, but if you're wanting to go for a certain build, you can just...
Well, that's in the base game. You have to kill a boss to do that. You have to get to that boss and do it.
It's a Souls game, Fuscus.
I'm saying as, like, when you beat... It's different because it's open world. So what I'm saying is have a mode on character creation.
It's an open world Souls game.
Just have a mode that people can opt in on where you can play the game normal with New Game Plus over and over. Or if you want to just do invades, you can just do invades. Or if you want to do honorable PvP, because it's
don't New Game Plus, stay in your world.
But then you run out of fucking tears and you have to play the whole game all over again. You run out of tears and you have to play the whole game all over again.
Exactly. That's part of the replayability.
No. You beat the game. If you want to do honorable PvP, set up the fucking hub to the Knights of the Round Table hub. You're in the way of the camera. You set up the Knights of the Round Table hub, and then when you set up the Knights of the Round Table hub, what you do is you go there. They have everything they could ever want right there. You have to beat the game in order to unlock that mode. So you beat the game.
Miyazaki, I know you're definitely watching this, okay? Don't listen to him.
Look behind you. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. Bye, Pug. Seems like PvP wasn't... What, the lo-fi? The lo-fi music...
Just don't play the fucking game.
The music in the background is downlinked in a panel. It's The Walking Dog. I'm gonna wait for a second. Pet Reaper Kevin. So, like, PvP Arena. Yeah. Exactly, Jiminy. Like, take the Knights of the Round Table hub. They have an area already for it. You just put in, like, a barrier.
They're already planning a PvP arena.
Okay, good. Then they're already doing what I want them to do. Because that's the thing. When you set up,
but it's
just
not
like
it's not there. Last time I checked.
No.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something with that whole Coliseum area with the Great Jar.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like the Great Jar people.
That, I mean, yeah. But the idea of just having like a character creation where you can check a tab saying, I want this to be an honorable duelist. You could set up tournaments where like one person is the host and then they invite 2 allies and ask for 2 invaders. And like they'll have like special like names and you could set this up in a way and you could get it set up and have tournaments ran. That'd be pretty cool, like 2v2, 1v1s. And you could do that. That'd be awesome.
You could probably only do 2v2 and 1v1.
Yeah, it would be.
You can't have 5 people in the game at once.
Well, it's you have the host, and then they can have up to 2 allies, and you can get up to 2 invaders, I think, or up to 3 invaders.
Yes, but you can only get up to 2 invaders if you have only 1 furled finger. You can only have up to 4 people in a world at once.
Okay, got it. You're right. So yeah, that kind of, we'll see. There might be a way for them to finagle it where in that mode, because it's a special like game mode, that they allow for like a spectator, which is like someone that summons and can't take damage, and you could like opt for spectator or something, and you could run tournaments where the spectator
role.
Yeah, basically. But the idea is so that way tournaments can be ran. You can have Dark Souls tournaments and have Elden Ring tournament. It's the same game. Have Elden Ring tournaments where you set up 2v2s and 1v1 skirmishes and stuff, and you can do that. That'd be really cool. And then also the community will go to forums.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The community will go to forums and they'll establish low level PvP is this soul level. this weapon level and like these things are banned at low level PvP. And then mid-level PvP has like more levels, more item upgrades, so on and so forth. And people will establish PvP levels, and you all just go to the arena. And when you're at the arena, you will get people that are your same exact level because the Souls community will set. Oh, Starburst, hell yeah! The Souls community, we got about 45 minutes, so we'll announce the Starburst thing. So we got to do the Starburst thing. I can't forget about that. It's happening this month. I just don't know.
What about Starburst?
When he comes in here, I'll show you. So that would be really cool. So you have this arena, you already have it built in, you have a hub that you can attack in, you can do all your upgrades. Then when you invade like that little staircase room, you just open up that door permanently, just get rid of the door, and then you can go right to like the little arena room. And then you have like the summoning room where most people are going to put their summoning stuff right there. You know what I mean? So they can have that little corner down there right before that big door at the end of the steps, at the end of the blacksmith steps. Go down there, they can go in, summon who they need to summon, and then they would enter the arena, and then they would do an honorable duel. And you could like limit health less. Hey, I haven't seen you like forever, Starburst. Come on, I'm streaming, get in frame. I know how much you love being in streams. There you go. This is Starburst, cutie patootie. I'm glad you were able to make my stream. Did you not sleep at all? Did you sleep at all? I don't know. Did you sleep? I know you usually are not up this early in the morning.
Yeah, I woke up at 12 a.m. I woke up at 12 a.m.
There you go. And then stayed up until 10. Wow, oh god. Fuscus is summoning gingivitis? No. Well, there's a video, exclamation point YouTube. There is a video. That's the gingivitis video. I summon him. But, so that would be really cool. Having like an invader hub.
The rainbow eyesore.
It could be like the blood cult or whatever. You have a special new zone for invaders, and they have that hub, and then they have the whole world unlocked, every bonfire unlocked, and they can travel to whatever one. They can change their level, and they can just, the whole goal is to fuck with people. Just go in and fuck with people, and you can add achievements and other stuff for having an invader character. That would be super fucking cool. And then having another checkbox when you beat the game, which is like honorable duel mode. There are no health flasks, only mana flasks, so on and so forth. All the stuff, talk to the community. Thank you for looking at my YouTube. There, you could go through and do that, and then having the system set up where the players can come up with the rules, but you have the foundation so that they can play honorable duel stuff. I think that is something that would be really cool, and it means that for people that like invading, they can beat the game, play an invader character, spawn in the blood pools, and they'll be like, tarnished, I see you are one that hates everything and wants to see the world burn, blah blah blah. And then like just fucking their whole point is invading. Like they literally just infinite invade.
Where did Full Metal go?
Full Metal, are you here? He might have went AFK. And then having the honorable duels for people that want to do that. And then you have the main game, which has everything. If you want to do duels there, you can do duels there.
Lionel a ketchup sandwich.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
And yeah, I think that'd be really cool for Elden Ring. And I think that's a super awesome thing that should be added. Just have it, just lay down these things so that people don't have to replay the entire game and like get them out and run all the way over here to get the rivers of blood and run all the way over here to get the spell that they want, and they gotta kill all these bosses to get the things. Just add all that.